Good morning, mademoiselles and messieurs. Mystery Man 64 at your service, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red version. And I only have one thing to say. Long live the king, because good lord. Shouldn't have worked the way it did. Shouldn't. But it did. It did. Didn't even need Scyther. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. Didn't need it. Didn't even need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Okay, let's now take the time that I need to switch over overlay real quick. That's something I'm not doing on the other side. So Scyther, switch you out. Once this thing loads. Because now I'm doing this on the recording side because it makes things easier. On the editing side, let's do that. Okay, how does that look? Ah, looks fine. And there we go, there's Eradicate. We have him back. Yep. Yeah, that just happened. That the whole last episode happened. And I will never be able to achieve that ever again for as long as I live. So, because you are my HM slave, in case you're wondering. Hey, Mystery. Why'd you name it, Because it uses HMs. That is its purpose in life. Insert meme of what is my purpose to use HMs with them. Okay, so now we are at an interesting juncture where I'm going to go to Route 10. Why are we going to Route 10? Why, that's a mystical, magical, wonderful thing. You see, we got Surf quite some time ago. So now we can surf and have ocean encounters on the screen, of which you can see some of which maybe do, some which maybe not. I don't actually know. I'm not sure I actually care, because nothing I do will ever surpass the last episode. Long live the king. What can I say? Long live the king. Forever shall he reign. I mean, I'll still use Scyther to like catch stuff. Like I might go back for Scyther to the Pokemon Center. Just have Scyther again. But yeah. This is a mystical, magical moment that we all live with. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. The things this game does sometimes. It's truly a marvel to behold. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. Convenient Merc. This is going to be a useful instance where having a out front will be beneficial. The power plant. And with this being a new area, there are new encounters that we can get. Some with technicalities attached to them. But let's just go ahead and go over them, shall we? Magnemite, an electric steel type Pokemon with pretty high special attack, and its evolution in Magneton, also an electric steel type Pokemon. Has a very high special attack stat, which it should, and a very high defensive stat, which again, it should. It's pretty decent, but it is quad weak to ground, and it doesn't have levitate, which is dumb. Next is Electabuzz, a Fire Red exclusive, and we'll go over its counterpart later. Pure electric type, and it has very good stats across the board. Has very high speed, decent special attack, and decent attack. It might have low defenses, but it is a very good electric type, and surprisingly, gets better later even more. I know, crazy. But a pretty decent pickup if you need an electric type, of which I would, of course, recommend. And that's due for the encounters on this route. Yes. In my notes, I had Voltorb down. It's like, wait a second, I've already gone over Voltorb. That was forever ago, me. You silly person. Yeah, you get future me for a little bit longer. Because, you know, I put Voltorb in here, but I'm dumb. There's more coming ahead, which we'll get into from future me, but soon it will return to the present me. Don't worry, we'll return. There are more encounters. We're not done here yet. But, yeah. Electric types. Go figure. Anyways, return to present. Okay, that should do it for the wild encounters. And again, I emphasize wild for a reason. You can technically get another Pokemon here. If I run into it, I will do a quick bio over it. And again, it's a maybe. I don't actually 100% recall if you can run into it. You may or may not. Also, I went the exact correct way. I didn't actually mean to go this way. Yeah, home of electric types. Ow. And we're just gonna cut. That shouldn't KO. Doesn't. That's only gonna deal 20. And I also know I'm gonna need a lot more Pokeballs, specifically Ultra Balls from this point onwards. Oh boy, will that become very apparent. Very apparent. Very quickly. I'm hoping I can get my exclusive that I could obtain here. Yeah, is severely lagging behind, but what are you gonna do? And really wish I had EQ. Really wish. Not 100% sure where I find it. That might be something I have to look up on the lovely little internet. Like, hey, where do I get this amazing move that exists in the game? Oh, I'm just trying to learn Pursuit. Thunder. Thunder. Can you not? Okay, you might not. I was about to say, like, one of the asterisks was, I'm not sure if you can find Voltorb's evolution here in Electrode. Again, I don't know why I have to be subtle. I really don't. I can just tell you these things. I wonder, should I actually try for that? But I don't have like the quick method to do that. And that really sucks. Because I don't have the LR select start. I don't have the soft reset method. Oh, is this? This is a Voltorb Electrode. Okay, so you can find electrodes here as static encounters. So you can find these in the wild later. But I guess I might as well go over the bio here. So,
Electrode, a static encounter that you can sometimes find here. I think there are two. In the evolved form of Voltorb, it's a pure electric type. You can find these naturally in the wild later, just this is the earliest you can find them once again. That has a very high speed stat, 140 being one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, which is something. Though because that is its biggest stat, the rest of its stats suffer quite substantially, but you know, it's fast. It has that going for it. Not much else. An instance of a static encounter and not a wild encounter, then there will be more of those, but future me is not long, so back to the present.
okay. I'm hoping that should do it for Electrode. Speaking of, we caught it. Let's go, dude. But yeah, you can find these in the wild naturally later. But because I was hoping you could find these here as static encounters, I think I'll just go ahead and make the conscious decision to add them here. I just gotta make a mental note. Future me, do not add the encounter later. Or there is no reason. I have another revive. Sure don't. Excellent. Now I know I'm going a little bit out of order. Only a little. Only a little. But I also think this is fine. That is definitely fine. I could definitely do... I could have done the other place first, but this one is fine. This is fine. You know, I think before I do the thing, I'm probably also going to buy some repels because, good God. The fury rises with every waking moment. Ironically, Scar is my lowest level. Hey, another electrode. I was like, go ahead and do it. Yeah, that checks out. Math checks out. Checks out the math. Hey, Thunderstone. A Thunderstone? Because this is kind of what Surge sounded like in the anime. Thunderbolt? It's kind of his infliction. You Thunderbolt? You know, instead of like, American man. It's incredible. Shiver me whisker timber dio. Batten down the hatches, arming our warrior. Well, I do not want Nidoking out front. Weirdly, Zinx is probably my best for this. I have time to go over this. So I think I might as well. Say hello to a legendary Pokemon in Zapdos. Let's get into its bio, shall we?
The second of the legendary bird trio, Zapdos, an electric flying type Pokemon. It being a legendary, it has incredibly high stats across the board. With a base stat total of 580, this thing is of course strong, its highest stat being special attack. And of the 3 legendary birds you can possibly get, this one is easily the best as it possesses no quad weaknesses, the other 2 being weak to many things. This one is the best bird, by a pretty decent margin too, even, which is absurd. Legendaries have high stats, hard catch rate, and this is just the second, and this is the best bird. It has high special attack, which is good for an electric type, and it's a legendary. I'm personally not going to use it, but it is here for Dex completion. And this very quickly turns into craziness. You know, the bios don't go on for too long, but that's why I give myself time, for just in case they go on for longer than I expect. It's better to have more time than not. Speaking of time, future time is running out, so allow us to return to the present time.
Okay, that should do it for Zapdos. Yeah, it is a Dos. So it is the second of the legendary birds. I could have gone to the first one, but... Okay, this is the part of the show where now I'm probably just going to cut ahead until I either catch this thing or run out of balls. Or Keizo itself, where I will probably end up ending the episode. So let's cut around a bit, shall we? Or not. That also works. Or I could catch it immediately. You know what? I think it's just best if I don't question these things and just accept them now. I've accepted that this is my life. Somehow. We'll take those. And I will choose to not question it any further than that. Alright. Zapdos, everybody! Well, I guess this is where I'll end off the episode. Again, in a weird... How is this happening? I'm glad this is at the end of the episode, so it gives you all an excuse to watch the whole way through, because these things... The endings have been insane, dude. Oh, it's like an actual movie arc, dude. Oh, I'm just a god gamer. Oh. We're living the dream. We're living the Pokemon dream world now. Oh yeah. As always, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then.